I'm going to go in here. And we're in. And let's go talk to the keep. And we're looking to trade. Show me what you got. I'm going to pause it. I always pause it when I'm trading because I don't want time to pass. I want to look at everything. They have 7 building materials. I bought them out before they restocked. This is fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and sell you this. Give us some money. And I'm going to go to Meow and... Yep, sell her stuff too. Thank you so much, Rustic, for clarifying that. So Rustic is saying basically, if you're doing sneaking, you're raising it, but it raises at a higher rate more efficiently if something is trying to detect you and rolling against your sneak. That's great. All right, so I want to buy... these are 100 each, I guess? And I'm going to buy all of these, to be honest. I have enough money to just buy them all. I don't know if I'm going to need gears and chainmail sheets and some of the more, like, these crafting items that this dude is selling. We'll find out, you know. But for the time being, I'm going to just go back and finish my research bench. And maybe we can look to get another person in our group. I have no idea what governs that. Who's this person? What do you mean, truth? A Shek warrior. Oh, I thought you were following me. Try to beat me up or something. I'm inside the town, though. Anyway. I don't know what determines, like, how many people I can have in my party. I think there is some kind of... I don't know if there's, like, a charisma or something that says you can only have this many people in your group. Maybe it's just based on money. Maybe it's like if you can pay them, then you're good. Because I don't see a skill category for relationships, and I don't really see much over here that talks about that either. So that's cool. So we should try to get some more people. All right, now I'm going to send my people to go fix this job. I don't have any building materials. Well, yes, we do. Didn't I buy it? What do you mean you don't have any building materials? You sure do. Oh, does he have to have it too? Maybe only one person can do it at a time? You can have infinite as long as you don't lag out? That's great. Doom, we finished it. All right. Okay. How to research tech. All right, great. So to learn new tech, you can buy blueprints from merchants, or you can research new tech yourself. To research, you must have a scientist assigned to your research bench. So now we're talking. This is getting into the real colony management part of the game, and this is really awesome. So now it's going to behoove me to, like, have maybe somebody stick around here and just be researching, you know, a good bit at a time. And maybe I should go out and look for a scientist. Select a squad member, hold and right-click on your research bench, and select Use Machine. Research speed will depend on your assigned scientist's science skill stat. Next, you'll need to select a tech to research. Select Tech from the panel, which it's glowing right here. And this is what Killer Commando was asking about earlier. What can you research? Well, look, this is exactly what we were just talking about, storage. Okay, so this could... item storage, gear storage, public sales. Oh my god, we can, like, open a store and have people just come to us and buy stuff. Oh, cool. Crafting. We can make fabric, defense, electronics, farming. I know, Killer Commando, isn't this cool? Look at this. You can do farming. You can do baking. You can, like, make stuff. This is getting like Dwarf Fortress. Oh, man, this is great. Storage boxes, okay. So, Rustic, when you're saying to put something by the mining node, are you saying storage boxes or are you saying item storage? Or do they both work for that job? And then let's see. Okay, thank you. Storage. Oh, ore is the one you're talking about. Okay, this helps you store ore. Perfect. Well, let's research this. Man, this is great. All right. And then select any tech you want to research by clicking it. All right. And it's in the queue. And you could queue as many as you want. Great. Okay, sweet. So let's take a look at our people. I want to see who's the best scientist in the group. So we'll go ahead and just kind of open up the status window. And let's see, who's good at science? Engineer is building and repairing. Science is science. Okay, so he has a 1 and Meow has a 0. So he's the best, but that's not very good. Let's go to the inn and see if there's anybody that we can recruit. We have 6,000 cats. That might be enough to get somebody on our side. Oh, that's awesome, Rustic. I love it. I can't wait to get some of these systems of like automation set up with more people. I'm going to run over here and have my group look around and see who's sitting around the inn who might want to join up. So let's just take a gander around, shall we? All right. So this is Rucka, and this is Hot Longs. That is hilarious, but Hot Longs is part of the Drifters. So she might not want to join us, but her name is awesome. This dude is Pacifier, and he's part of the Flotsam Ninjas. This is the shop guard, all right, and this is another guard. Oh, is Rucka like a known person? Yeah, I have no idea, Rustic, like who the NPCs are in this game that are like not randomly generated. I don't even know if there's a story to the game, to be perfectly honest. I was just under the impression it was a living world and the story was emergent, but I didn't know if there was any kind of fixed lore or activity that happened. All right, so wonder if I can see Rucka's status. No, I can't see here, but let's go talk to some of these people and see if they want to join up. Looking at my horns, Flatskin. I couldn't care less about your horns. Good, because I could still prove my worth in battle without them. I have a question for you, Flatskin. What do you do if you are outnumbered on the battlefield? All right, so she's asking me. Fight tactically. You take out the weakest opponents first. You hightail it. Is there even a choice? You keep fighting till the end. Surrender and hope your life will be spared. Play dead and return for their heads. Oh, cool, Rustic. Okay, thank you. So there's a fixed bit of lore, and then there's like random lore. That makes sense. You hightail it. So you take the coward's way out, and then you have to live with that awful shame. Surely that's a worse fate than death. Actually, it's not. Not at all. Appreciate your survival. Don't dwell on the past. Interesting, but surviving is for animals, not for warriors. Warriors fight to the death. We die with honor on the battlefield. But I didn't die. I awoke, surrounded by death, but still alive. They labeled me a deserter and cut my horns on my return. I'm no longer a warrior, but a servant. But you fought bravely. You didn't deserve that. Perhaps. Either way, I will not remain here as an unclad warrior, but you seem different to the other outsiders I've met, Flatskin. Let us band together. I am intrigued to fight alongside you. Yes! How about that? She wants to join up. Well, I was just looking for another person to join our merry band. Let's do it. It would be an honor. All right, let's check her out. Okay, so we can like change how she looks, but she looks fine to me. And I'm just going to keep her name because she's like a named entity. She looks sweet. She has a huge weapon. Like, look at this thing. She's got like a buster sword on her back. I'll take it. Confirm. Boom. Look at that. Let me see what she's all about. Okay. She is like the best person in our group by a mile. Look at her. She's got an 8 dexterity, a 10 perception, and a 4 strength. I mean, she's ridiculous. She's not a scientist, granted, but look at her skills. She's good at all weapons. She's good at melee. I mean, if you look at like my main character, look at my skills with weapons, look at Meow's skills with weapons. Now look at Rucka. We just got an enforcer on our squad. This is great. Hey, Arbster, what is up, my friend? Good to see you. You know what, Arbster? I juggle so many games because I'm just loving how many games are out there, and I just like to see what's going on. And I'm a person, I'm not saying it can't happen, because it can. I don't like to stick on one game too much because I don't want to get burned out. So it keeps me fresh to kind of just see what's out there. But if a game takes my fancy, I'll keep playing it. But even then, I still can't play for too long before I'll just start to get agitated and burned out. So I like to just kind of switch things up, see what's going on. I mean, look at this. I feel like so much safer with Rucka around. Like, if we're out there and somebody comes up on us, she's just going to cut them down. Maybe not. I don't really know enough about the combat to know how strong this actually is and how many people she could take out. Like, I have no idea how to equate. Can Rucka take on 3 people? On 2 people? Just one other person? You know, I don't really know how good this is, but I'll tell you what, it's better than I am. And she has a plank as her weapon. And she even has some, like, good equipment. So I love it. Oh, that's cool, Rustic. Well, I'm lucky to have her join me. So Rustic is explaining she's one of the few free characters. Yeah, she didn't even ask for money. She's not even a mercenary. She just wants to join up because she likes the cut of my jib, which is awesome. I love when people like the cut of your jib. And honestly, the cut of my jib is pretty good. I've got this kind of like shadowy black skin with white hair. Looks pretty good. Hey, Rua, good evening. Good to see you. The game is doing great, Rua. We just got a research bench, and we can research a whole bunch of cool stuff, and we got this, like, completely, butt-kicking Rucka to join our team, so things are looking up for the squad of Incomps. All right, let's see if anybody else wants to join us. All right, so I'm going to select everybody. Let's talk to this dude. Ever need help smoothing things over with the Flotsam Ninjas? You know where to find me. So this guy, it says he's a pacifier. So is this like if you get into bad rep with the Flotsam Ninjas, you can talk to this dude and like talk your way or buy your way out of their enmity or something like that? I'm just guessing. I have no idea. Yes, Rua, exactly. Cut of my jib is like it's an antiquated idiom in English that means like they just like your style. Like they like your character, what you're made of. They like what kind of a person you are. So if they like the cut of your jib, they're like, you seem cool. I'm down with you. I like it. All right. What about this person? You looking to join? A Shek from the outside. ... Rucka's like, I don't... Are you here to hire? Oh, I guess I'm interacting with them with Rucka. I don't know how this works yet. Like in the sense of... I have everybody in my group selected, but I tried to talk, and Rucka is the person who's doing the talking. That's right, I am. Good, because I'm looking for a new lord. My price is 3,000 cats. So that's like half of our money, but I'm in. You're in. All right. Our team is sweet, by the way. Our team is only female Sheks. So we have, like, our main character that we started with, and then we have these giant, like, warrior ladies with horns. So I feel like we've got a good team going. All right, I'm going to say, and by the way, I was going to change her name, but Hot Longs is amazing as a name. It's like hot dogs, kind of, you know? Like I like hot dogs. And so she's like hot longs, you know, and maybe we can have her sell hot dogs if you know out front of our house, you know, like a food truck or something. Let's just see if we can get that going. She's in. All right, let's check her out. She's terrible. She's first level. She's exactly the same as Meow. But that means that she's like a blank slate. I don't know how common that is. Like maybe whenever you recruit people, they just start out at first level. What does she come on with? She does have a katana, which is cool. All right, but we've doubled our posse size. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run back to base. We're going back to headquarters. Can I set somebody as like team leader? Does it matter the order in which they're in? I don't know if it matters. I'm just going to run over here. Oh, and we need to set our speed so that everybody runs at the same speed. We got to get everybody going at the same speed. Let's get back to base. So we're going to go out and mine, okay, with 2 of these people. And then we're also going to start researching. So I'm going to begin to divide and conquer and see how that goes. I'm excited about this. Look at us running. We're just burning a trail in the ground. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Rustic. So they're just a blank slate if they don't say anything. Well, so here's what that means to me. I'm going to send... Okay, perfect. I'm going to send Hot Longs and Rucka out... No. I'm going to send Rucka and Meow out to mine because Meow has a backpack and Rucka can, like, maybe fight something off. And Hot Longs is going to become a scientist. I know she might not be the best scientist in the world, but maybe, well, let me see. Maybe my main character is actually better at that. No. She, being sciencey is how you train it. That's hilarious. Nah, Hot Longs is going in. Hot Longs is going out of... let me actually go to Hot Longs really fast. Yeah, she's going to be a scientist. It's a good name for a scientist. Okay, so I don't really know how to do this, but what I want... Can you make, like, squads? Can I, like, put 2 people together? I have no idea. Can I be like, hey, you're with Rucka, and then you're a group, and your job is to go mine. Okay, cool, you can? All right, is it like Alt 2 or... Oh, go to squad, thank you. Oh, perfect. Look at how cool this is, thank you. So there, you can make teams. So I'm going to get so many people that I need teams. That's what I did, Arbster. I tried to do it like an RTS. I was trying to do it like StarCraft, like Control 1, you know? But this is the way to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new squad. And this squad's going to be called Incompetent Mining, okay? And so this is our mining team. And then Rucka and Meow are going to be on this team. And this is fine for now, okay? Dialogue. Oh, this is like letting me see everything in this screen. Here's the map. Wow, God, the game is huge. And I've been to 2 towns so far. That's how little I've been through. This is the AI I can set. This is our faction. We're not good. We're not in good with the starving bandits. I just have to tell you, but that's okay. And we're researching right here this ore. So I'm going to tell... Oh, and you have little tabs here where you can switch between the people. But why aren't they in the tab? Oh, cool. Thank you. Why can't I see their portraits in this tab, though? That's odd. Does it need to, like, reload or something? It's loading or it's a bug. Okay, thank you. I was like, wait a minute now. Okay, perfect. Then let's just go over here. All right. I'm going to tell my mining people, okay, I'm going to go over to this tab. I'm going to push select all. It does select them. You can see Rucka and Meow are selected. And I'm going to go give them jobs, both of them. I'm going to zoom way out and tell them to mine at this site over here, our dream site. Okay? And then I'm going to tell them to sneak. And then I'm going to select jobs. And hopefully they should come over here and just do that. And Rustic is saying if they get in trouble, the tab will go red. All right, so I'm going to send them out. They're sneaking. They're doing their job. I'm going to go back to the other tab. Okay. And we're going to switch over to this other squad. And with this squad, I'm going to have Hotlongs I'm going to give her a new job. Hotlongs, you're going to be my researcher. I'm going to go inside my little house. It might be hard to go in the house. Oh, that's not my house. Until... Maybe you can't see inside unless somebody's in there. I'm going to go over here. Oh, good idea. Okay. Let's try to mess around with it and fix it. I'll tell you what. I was running this game, like I was trying to run at higher resolution, and it was killing me. I went down to 1080p, and it runs, like, much smoother now. I mean, obviously the textures aren't as poppin', but I'd rather have good performance. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and right-click on this and have her just start researching. So I'm going to give her this job. So Hotlongs now has operating machine, small research bench, and she's rolling it. So she's doing this. And that's great. Now, let's go to the squad screen and see if we can do that, just for fun. Let's, like, do that. And I'm going to dismiss this or close that window. No, it still doesn't like me. Okay, that's fine. And we're just going to run over here and have them get there. And I'm going to speed it up. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make another squad. I'm going to make a new squad, and this is going to be called Incompetent Science. I'm just going to kind of have, like, squads that are based on labor for right now. And then I'm going to walk around with my main dude and just look for some other mining nodes, see if I can make some cash with this dude. All right, we're going to walk over here, and let's see. This one shows up. It's just this one that doesn't show up for whatever reason. Like, Incompetent Science, working great. All right. Anyway, Incompetence, I need you. Let's go out here and see if we can find anything decent. Oh, thank you. It's not how you close the window. It's how you get rid of characters. Whoops. Don't want to push that, Rustic. Thank you for telling me. That's absolutely not what I want to do. Okay. We're going to... I'm going to open the tech tree. And look, here we are on storage boxes. Oh, no. Hotlongs, what are you doing? I must have pushed the wrong person. You're supposed to be researching. Go do your job. I thought I was on the other dude. Whoops. Here, you go back here, do your job, and then let me go here and select this guy. Yeah, I didn't have him selected. I had the squad selected, but not the person. That's what messed me up. Okay, no problem. And we're just going to poke around and see if I can find some valuable stuff. All right, let's see. What do we got? Okay. All right, Santa, go over here. This is mining, but what kind of a node is this? This is a small copper resource, but it's not a very good one. Its max efficiency is 40%. So that's not great. However, I don't know how to interpret that. It's just because it's under the ground, it's not as exposed. I wasn't sure if that's only because it can only take one person. Let me look at the other node and look at its efficiency. So this one, it has an 80% efficiency, uh, just because, I don't know, it's just bigger. Its max is 100 on that one. So anyway, well, let's look for a better node that we can find with Santa Scorch. Okay, and what we can do is we can use the, not the build, that's the wrong button. I want to use prospecting, and I'm going to unpause it, and he's going to look. And I want you to look for, I might need iron, to be honest, to make like iron bars and stuff, but copper is just better for money. So let's see, there's this copper node. I'm going to have him over here. Okay, and because it's so far underground, you can only put one person on it. And to be honest, I'm just going to mine this with him and see how much he gets, because it's a good way to make money. I'm going to have him sneak. And let's just go back over to this tab. And if I select, yep, we're almost there. I'm going to go to full-on speed. And let me open up the tech tree and watch the research bar fill up. Good. Now, if you recall, one thing I wanted to do was check out Meow and look at her skills. And I wanted to check out her strength. Remember, it was at 12%. She got up to 42% just walking around with heavy stuff. So look how it's not actually that hard to like level up an attribute. So that's pretty cool. So maybe that's what I should be doing right now, is like just not only making money, but trying to just level up my attributes as I research and stuff. Okay, so storage boxes almost done. Oh, you know what though? I didn't diversify my food. I think my main character has all the food, so he's going to need to go around and like ration out the food. All right, so we got storage for ore finished. Now what do we want to do? Do we want to make training dummies? You know what? Training dummies might be worthwhile because I can raise up people's attack skill to level 5 without having them actually have to go fight something and get killed. I don't know how worth it that is, but it seems okay. Let's make some storage, though, for now. I'm going to queue up these things here. Fuel generator, indoor lighting, makeshift walls, headgear. We need to make our own iron plates. Storage boxes, that's cool. All right, let's go ahead and keep going. And I'm going to check out some of these people with their hunger. Oh, you can set a food basket when your character is hungry. They'll just go grab food when they're done with their work. Okay, cool. Interesting. I'll definitely want to do that. I'm also like carrying around all of these building materials, which have to be heavy, and I don't need them right now. All right, so let me go over to Incompetent Mining. Let's see how this copper node is doing. Okay, they're going for it. And I'm going to go ahead and open up their inventory. But this is not the right person. Oh, no, Meow has the food. Actually, that's okay. And she can go ahead and get this like that. All right, and let me go over to... Is there a key binding for switching between squads? Do-do-do. Tab. Okay, perfect. Thank you.